watching PA Harness Week. Each week, we'd like to show you the top races, introduce you to the top drivers, and of course, keep you up to date on all things harness racing right here in Pennsylvania. Well, normally you see Heather and I outside, trackside, but it's hot, hazy, humid, and 100 degrees. So we thought we'd give our crew a break, give us a break, and be right here inside at Harrah's, Philadelphia. I'm Charlotte McBride, joined by Heather Vitale.
Yeah, the temperature's soaring, right? But today on the show, the horses will be soaring as well. So, and I think the half hour is going to soar by.
That's right. It's racing's fastest paced half hour, and we have a lot going on in this week's show. Coming up this week on PA Harness Week, we'll take a look at our future stars in the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes for the 2-year-old filly pacers. Plus, in our 411 segment, we'll discuss the use of earplugs during a race, and the rivalry is on between Super Fillies Manchego and Hamiltonian winner Atlanta. We've got the race from Canada. In our blast from the past, we'll take you back in time to old Liberty Bell Park. All this and more next. And now for our race of the week from right here at Harrah's, Philadelphia. We have two divisions, the PA Sire Stakes, and we start with the filly pacers. In the first race, well, the purse was just shy of $90,000, and the favorite in this one, Treacherous Rain.
Treacherous Rain, she's all right. Moves up wide of Stonebridge Soul, who's maintaining a pretty strong pocket presence. Over to the outside, Sweeter Lulu. Self Hanover saves ground. 123 and 2 for 3/4. 27 and 1 for Treacherous Rain, who comes to the top of the stretch, a length and a half to the good. Stonebridge Soul, she's all right, still grinding. Sweeter Lulu back to the inside. Now she's cleared back out, and Sweet Lucy Lou is gaining as they straighten away. Sweeter Lulu back to the end. Treacherous Rain trying to hold off the upset hopes of Stonebridge Soul, who's living large up the inside. Treacherous Rain, Stonebridge Soul down to the finish. Treacherous Rain narrowly.
Treacherous Rain, a daughter out of the first crop of Captain Treacherous, wins in 151 and 3 with Andrew McCarthy in the bike. She takes the lead right before the half, and now she has 4 out of 5 lifetime wins. Awesome. Finishing second was a long shot at 50 to 1, and that was Stonebridge Soul, and third was She's All Right.
And the next race we have to get to in the PA Sire Stakes, the next division, well, the purse was just shy of $90,000 again. It's race number 4. The favorite, I'm going to let Heather take that one.
Why always me with the hard names? Rivalry, you Butte.
It's Warwee Butte, Rockin' Philly still right there, though. Demi Hill now moves to the outside third. Twin Beast Sonia moves into ground-saving mode. Philly Hanover still gains out wide as they straighten away. Warwee Butte has it by a length and a quarter. Rockin' Philly is second, on the far outside, Philly Hanover trying to sustain her bid, but Warwee Butte is getting away down to the finish. Warwee Butte wins again.
Warwee Butte, who is out of the first crop of Sweet Lou. She ends up winning this one, also in 151 and 3, like Treacherous Rain. She also has 4 wins out of 5 lifetime starts, just like Treacherous Rain, who we just saw. Now, the only loss she had was to Treacherous Rain.
So we get the game now.
Yeah. In the driver's seat was Yannick Gingras. For trainer Ron Burke, finishing second was a Rockin' Philly, and then third was Philly Hanover. Speaking of Philly, here at Harrah's, Philadelphia, there is a new driver on the scene. His name is Dexter Dunn, and by the way, he has done basically everything you could possibly do in New Zealand as far as hitting milestones and breaking records, and Charlotte got a chance to meet with him.
All right, so Dexter, we'd like to get to know you a little better. He's only been here for 2 weeks, and by here I mean the Americas. You're from New Zealand. Tell me how you got started in racing.
I was brought up on a horse farm. My father trained them, and guess got the bug earlier on in my life. So school became pretty second priority, and horses were always first. And yeah, that's how I got into it.
So at what age did you start driving?
17 was when I had my first drive. I was actually moved to Australia to work over there when I was younger. So my first drive in Australia, and did a bit of driving there before I moved back to New Zealand.
And what's the key to success in Australia?
Fast horses.
Okay, other than fast horses, it's got to take some skill. So what goes through your mind every time you get in the bike?
I mean, obviously you do your form, you got to analyse your horse and the others and then sum it up. So obviously racing, it can change quite a lot. We have a lot bigger fields in New Zealand, so we can have 14 horse fields, and on the grass track we have 18. So it can get pretty tactical out there. So I mean, I guess you got some as you go, but you still got to have that horsepower.
What gave you the itch to come over here to North America?
I did a stint over here about 7 years ago now for 3 months, and really enjoyed it. And Chris Wright is a good family friend, and he's always sort of been egging me on for a long time to come over. So Yeah, I don't know. I had a pretty good year, but just woke up one day and decided I was going to come.
So now you're here. Any big goals that you're setting for yourself here while racing?
No, I just want to have a good time. I'm enjoying the change. It's a new challenge for me, and you know, there's no set goals. I mean, I'm sort of the drives I've been getting has been above my expectations so far, so I've been pretty lucky with that. Because I've turned them into successful ones now. So, yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the ride, you know.
How long do you plan on staying here and racing?
There's no set plan, but originally I thought I'd sort of head home mid-October. You know, but in saying that, it can easily change. I don't know.
All right, so if you're leaving in October, that means you don't plan on staying for the Breeders' Crown, or can we see you in the Breeders' Crown possibly?
Well, I'd have to get driving the race, I guess, in the Breeders' Crown to stay for it. So we'll have to wait and see. It's an open book at the moment. Yeah, I got no set plans. I'm enjoying it so far, though.
And this week's OMG moment is certainly a memorable one. Driver Brian Sears gets his 10,000th win at Yonkers.
Yeah, so Brian Sears just got in the Hall of Fame last year, and this is just another milestone to add to his long list of accomplishments. He is only the 15th driver in history to achieve 10,000 victories, and yeah, it happened last Sunday at Yonkers aboard a horse named Chasin' Dreams, but I'm sure that we will see lots of the White Knight here in the winner's circle again.
We have to take a quick break, but coming up, we have the final few races of the Great Northeast Open Series. Plus, we'll discuss the use of earplugs in a race.
We'll pull them whenever we think the horse is getting tired, or sometimes we'll pull them behind the gate to have it fired up.
At Mohegan Sun Pocono, the colors shine a little brighter. The meals are just a little tastier, and the slots a little hotter. When you're here with great friends, the good times seem to last a little longer, and you just may feel a little luckier. Best of all, it's all a little closer, so you can shine on anytime you like. Shine on, Mohegan Sun Pocono.
The world is full of compromises, but not here. Not on this stage, not in this race, not in this sport. Every bet is a hope. Return on investment comes in seconds. This is harness racing. We welcome you to the Harness Racing Fan Zone. See it all for yourself. Feel it in all the passion. Share that experience with others. The Harness Racing Fan Zone puts you in the driver's seat.
The excitement is back. Breeders' Crown. America's $6 million championships return to the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono, where racing's greatest champions are crowned on one unforgettable night. And a brand new chapter in racing history is written. Breeders' Crown, Saturday, October 27th. The journey, the pursuit of greatness, all comes down to this.
Welcome back. You're watching PA Harness Week, racing's fastest pace half hour. Well, have you ever noticed there's so many intricate details that go into this sport, including horses wearing earplugs? You may have noticed, you may have not, but there's a reason for that. We found out why.
I'm here with driver Pat Berry. Now, Pat, what are these things in my hand? What are they called and what are they used for?
They're earplugs to put in the horse's ears to try to keep them quiet in the post-parade usually. They just slide in the horse's ear and we can pull them out at any time if they have the string to the race bike. Sometimes they're just in and never come out. And then this horse has, they call them pull-outs, so the string will go all the way back to the race bike, hooks to the shaft or the stirrup, and we try to just kick it out with our foot. Usually it's on the left side, mainly so when you get off the bike after the race, the driver will unhook it from the shaft instead of making the groom. And that's how they work. And we'll pull them whenever we think the horse is getting tired, or sometimes we'll pull them behind the gate to have it fired up. Use them a lot to just keep them quiet in the post parade.
So very cool. So the string attaches to the bike and you just take your foot and you lift it out. That string comes all the way up and it pops out of their ears.
Yes. Yeah, if you pulled it right now, that would pop right out of its ear. And sometimes we don't even pull them the whole race. If the horse is good, on the front, feeling strong, guys will leave them in and pull them out when you go to the winner's circle.
Ah, nice. I love that when you go to the winner's circle. Thank you, Pat, so much.
Thank you.
All right, now take out those earplugs and listen up. Now we're getting back to racing here at Harrah's Philadelphia and the Great Northeast Open Series. The purse in this one, $30,000. Highlighter is the favorite.
They round the turn. Market So, Sunfire Blue Chip up to the throat latch, 3/4, 122. Highlighter hones in on cover third. Check 6 retightens in the pocket fourth. Don't Tell Me Again's about to come 3 wide, and Kirby Says Go Now. They straighten the way for the stretch drive. Market So, Sunfire Blue Chip. Market So is all out. Sunfire Blue Chip. Don't Tell Me Again is rallying down the center mid-stretch. Market So, Sunfire Blue Chip. Don't Tell Me Again is flying. They come down to the finish. It's tight for win.
Sunfire Blue Chip gets away third and then makes a first-up battle against Makatso, who is actually a double millionaire, but Sunfire Blue Chip not too shabby himself. He is a millionaire. He ends up winning this one in 150 for Jose Fonseca in the bike and trainer Jimmy Tactor. Don't Tell Me Again really rallied to take second, and then third was Makatso.
And now we're going to head to the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono for the Great Northeast Open Series there. The favorite in this race, Homicide Hunter.
Muscle Diamond trying to shut down the charge of Satin Dancer. Homicide Hunter moves out 3 wide. Small Town Throwdown has dropped 3 back in secret, trying to close as well. Top of the stretch, Muscle Diamond outside. Homicide Hunter drawing a bead on the leader, and Homicide Hunter will march right on past. Muscle Diamond defenseless. Homicide Hunter will trot away and hide.
Homicide Hunter, named after like the best crime show ever, ends up getting a second over trip, and then coming around the last turn, he goes in for the kill. He ends up winning with George and Napolitano in the sulky for trainer Chris Oakes in 151 and 4, and almost 100 to 1 shot. Tight lines with second, and then third went to Muscle Diamond.
And you don't want to miss this. Tomorrow night, Sunday, September 2nd, a lot is going down at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono. It's a huge night. We're going to start with the Great Northeast Open Series Finals. That's right, 3 divisions, $100,000 up for grabs.
Yes, absolutely. So there is the open trotting. We just saw Homicide Hunter.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's going to be in it. Then we have the open pacers and also the open mares. I mean, these are some amazing races that really, like we said, you do not want to miss. They each go for $100,000, and they're a 1.25 mile events, which is a little bit different than we're used to seeing.
That's right. That's 2 times around that great Pocono Oval.
That's right.
We also have the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes Finals. Yeah, that's going on also at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono. And again, a lot of money up for grabs there, $250,000.
Yeah, so at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono on Sunday, it's all the 3-year-olds. So there's 4 divisions. That's huge. These are our Pennsylvania sired superstars. And then happening today, Western Pennsylvania at the Meadows, we've got our freshman stars, our 2-year-olds going behind the gate, 4 divisions, and each of those finals are also going for $250,000.
And now for an expert opinion on a Great Northeast Open final. We want you to try to win some money, so here's a listen with our guest handicapper.
Driver Dan Rawlings is with me now. We're going to talk about the open pacing division of the Great Northeast Open Series final going for $100,000. So what's your insight on this race?
It's Pocono, so first off, speed always is the key factor there. I mean, you want to be close. It's hard to win races from off the pace. The track's so forgiving and it's just so fast. That being said, I like the inside horses, More Than Better N, horses from New Zealand, and he's 8 for 10 in the money this year here in the States. The horse to beat him down here in the program is Don't Tell Me Again, and that's the horse I'm picking to win. He draws inside. Last week he was a trailing horse here at Chester in the open pacing series, and he ended up getting stuck 3rd over, getting away 5th, and he still come marching late and just got beat. Another stride, I think he wins the race. So that would be my pick of the race, but you're going to probably see some action early with Highlighter, Market So, and Sunfire Blue Chip leaving from the outside post.
Now, what about Rodeo Romeo? He is the leader in the standings. What do you think about him?
I think he's gotten beat by all these horses the last few starts, so if he's probably not, in my opinion, he's not in form as these other ones right now. I mean, the program doesn't lie. Don't Tell Me Again, second win. Obviously in the Houghton he didn't perform that day, but then win again from there. I remember in the Franklin final he got a ton of road traffic, drew inside post. I'm sure Timmy wishes that he went forward that day, but he got in a ton of traffic, come flying late, I think he was 4th. probably got beat a length. I think he's just the best horse in the race right now. He's the sharpest, in my opinion.
We do have to take a quick break, but when we come right back, we'll have more action from the downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono, plus Atlanta versus Manchego. It's a rivalry you won't want to miss.
Manchego, she's on top by 2, but here comes the main danger in Atlanta. Oaks champion against the Hamiltonian champ.
The excitement is back. Breeders' Crown. America's $6 million championships return to the downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono, where racing's greatest champions are crowned on one unforgettable night. And a brand new chapter in racing history is written. Breeders' Crown, Saturday, October 27th. The journey, the pursuit of greatness, all comes down to this.
At Mohegan Sun Pocono, the colors shine a little brighter. The meals are just a little tastier, and the slots a little hotter. When you're here with great friends, the good times seem to last a little longer, and you just may feel a little luckier. Best of all, it's all a little closer, so you can shine on anytime you like. Shine on, Mohegan Sun Pocono.
Welcome back. You're watching PA Harness Week. We're going to now look at our race of the week from the downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono, the top mare's race from Sunday. The favorite in this one, Win Sun Glory, and it's driven by, well, a favorite driver of ours, Matt Kakaley.
3/4, 123 and 3, 28 even. Third Fannel is Delightful Dragon continues to hound the leader, Win Sun Glory. Truth and Liberty comes swinging out 3 wide. Pen Pal behind that. Rockstar Angel still perched in the pocket. Top of the stretch, Win Sun Glory. Kakaley asking for more. Rockstar Angel on the inside. Win Sun Glory now stepping away. Matt Kakaley and Win Sun Glory. Clutch effort tonight.
Win Sun Glory quickly tucked in third on the rail and then quickly comes back out in front of the stands. She gets to the lead and she wins in 151 and 1 with driver Matt Kakaley. 4, trainer Ron Burke. Finishing second was Pen Pal and third was Rockstar Angel.
Now, if you're tired of seeing all these highlights on our show and you'd like to see the action live, up close and in person, here's a look at this week's live racing schedule, and there's some changes. Of course, the downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono has exciting live harness racing Saturday through Tuesdays. Each evening, the post time is at 7 p.m. And at Harrah's, Philadelphia, there are a couple of changes for this week. Sunday and Monday, there is a post time of 12:40. Then on Wednesday and Thursday, the post time is 12:25. And on Friday, there's a special first race post time of 6:30. And we all can't wait for the Breeders' Crown that's going to be at the downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono on October 27th. And really, we're waiting for a really big race between the Hamiltonian winner, Atlanta, and the Hamiltonian Oaks winner, Manchego. Now, they faced off in the Casual Breeze Stakes. You'll have to take a look.
Manchego, she's on top by 2, but here comes the main danger in Atlanta. Oaks champion against the Hamiltonian champ. They're setting up for a stretch duel as Ziron pockets up to Braven his filly Atlanta in the pocket. Smoke and Mirrors back in third. Sorceress Sealster fourth. Blonde Magic brought to the outside fifth. 124 and 1 3/4, and here it is. It's Manchego turning for home on the lead. Atlanta brought out from the pocket, and these fillies are sprinting. Manchego inside, Atlanta on the outside. These two powerhouses right down to the wire. Manchego still with the length and a half advantage. Atlanta chases from second, but she's second best tonight. Advantage to the Oaks winner, Manchego.
So we saw those superstar fillies, and we also saw Manchego prevailing in this in a stakes record of 151 and 4. Actually, both of the fillies went off the co-favorites, so both loved by a lot of people. Now, Manchego cuts the mile. She ends up winning. Atlanta was second, however. Now, that was the Casual Breeze. They are hooking up again, we believe, on September 8th at Mohawk in the Elegant Image Eliminations. And then everyone's like, wait a minute, what happens? Maybe it's 2 out of 3, you know? But we are really thinking when it comes down to the crown, we're going to see them battling, and so super excited about that. Now, getting back to this race we just saw, let's find out a little more about that event from driver Yannick Gingras.
A lot of people didn't have the hopes maybe that not me, Jimmy, and all our crew had on our filly, you know.
everybody was talking about Atlanta, and rightfully so. You know, she's a great filly too, but I never lost confidence in mine, and all along I thought that I had the best filly, and of course it's just one matchup. I said before they'll meet up again many times, but my filly was super strong tonight. I thought maybe I'd get away second behind him. That's not kind of, I saw the race unfold, but of course when I was able to grab the lead, I was happy about that. Let's put it that way. But I think either way, at least tonight, I think even if he cut the mile, I'd beat him anyway.
Thank you so much to the guys at Mohawk for that interview, and to Yannick Gingras, the driver. And actually, speaking of Yannick, he is the driver of a very special horse.
Oh, yes. We want to talk now a little more about the Breeders' Crown, which, of course, as we said, October 27th. Mark that date down. Don't forget it. There is a lot going on at the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono, including a very special meet and greet with the richest standardbred of all time, Foiled Again.
Yeah, so Foiled Again won the 2013 Breeders' Crown at Pocono, and he is going to be back on October 27th, but not just back like doing a post parade, which he's going to do that, but it's going to be a meet and greet.
Yes.
You can get your picture taken with him, a selfie, and this is how it's done. There's going to be a $5 donation for taking the selfie, and you also get, you ready? Hello! How awesome is this? It's a Foiled Again stuffed animal. I'm giddy.
You know, I should mention that $5 donation goes to the Harness Horse Youth Foundation. So it's going for a great cause. You get to have a good time, and you get this. So who wouldn't want to do that?
One more thing. For more information, you can go to MoheganSunPocono.com. There is going to be a special events page just for the Breeders' Crown. So you can learn more about the Foiled Again meet and greet. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be food trucks, all kinds of information on there.
Well, each week we like to make you think just a little bit. So Heather came up with a little brain twister here.
Okay, so what is shaped like a horse? It's as big and sometimes bigger than a horse, but it doesn't weigh anything.
Great question. We do have to take a quick break, but when we come back, she will, of course, give you the answer to that. Plus, we're going back to the summer of '69. Brian Adams would be proud, and you're going to love this video. It's our blast from the past from Liberty Bell Park. You won't want to miss it. It's coming up.
This sweet land of Liberty Bell, a gigantic crowd turned out to watch one of the swiftest animals to come up the pike since Paul Revere.
At Mohegan Sun Pocono, the colors shine a little brighter. The meals are just a little tastier, and the slots a little hotter. When you're here with great friends, the good times seem to last a little longer, and you just may feel a little luckier. Best of all, it's all a little closer, so you can shine on anytime you like. Shine on, Mohegan Sun Pocono.
It's Mac Lobel, and he's pouring it on. It's Niatros by 4, and he's going away.
The Harness Racing Museum and Hall of Fame, a place where heroes come to life, preserving harness racing's treasured past while promoting its exciting future. And now get ready to harness your excitement with the thrill of harness racing's 3D simulator. The Harness Racing Museum and Hall of Fame, now offering free admission. Bigger, better, bolder than ever.
The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, changing lives since 1976 by providing unforgettable experiences while educating young racing fans. The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, hands-on equine learning at camps across the country and driving exhibitions. The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, providing scholarships, leadership programs, career and college information. Support the Harness Horse Youth Foundation. Log on to hhyf.org and find us on Facebook. The Harness Horse Youth Foundation, growing our future with enthusiasm.
Welcome back. You're watching Racing's fastest paced half hour. Before the break, we gave you a little brain twister, and now, of course, we have the answer.
Yes. So what is shaped like a horse? It's as big, sometimes even bigger than a horse, but it doesn't weigh anything. A horse's shadow.
That's a knee slapper. And now for our Blast of the Past segment. It's a really special one this week. We're going back 49 years to the summer of '69. And in this week's Blast of the Past, we're going to Liberty Bell Park, and this is featuring a very special horse, Lindy's Pride. This horse had the whole world talking after this one.
This sweet land of Liberty Bell, a gigantic crowd turned out to watch one of the swiftest animals to come up the pike since Paul Revere.
There they go. A Ross Van trotting, driving out on the inside, Lindy's Pride, Crane Hanover from the outside, and the Prophet between horses.
Again, it was Lindy's Pride and Beisinger, very content with the 3 and 4 hole, knowing full well what they could do when the strategic time came to do it.
As they head for home with Diane in front by a length and a half. It is Diane, the Prophet, and here comes Lindy's Pride on the outside. Lindy's Pride thunders up, now takes the lead. The Prophet moving right with him, and Diane down along the rail. Lindy's Pride draws out in the stretch. The Prophet coming on with him, now second. Diane third on the inside. Lindy's Pride, the Prophet, and Diane at the Colonial.
The winners of the Revolutionary War were not much more popular than this super American trotting horse on this night in Philadelphia.
Lindy's Pride, what a horse. And Liberty Bell Park, what a racetrack. We really hope you enjoyed that blast from the past.
We always like to keep you up to date on what's trending, and we like to find cute videos on the internet that really just make you smile on this Saturday morning. And who doesn't love dolphins and horses?
Is there anything better? Like, seriously, right? Okay, so on the Horse Planet Facebook page, a video is posted of a woman riding her horse, and there are dolphins swimming right next to her. The video took place at a beach near Melbourne in Australia. It's so awesome. The horse's name is Breeze, and I don't think the dolphins have names, but they definitely were swimming around him and kind of saying, let's go this way. It really, really was magical. Now, moving on to Twitter, my new addiction is the equestrian stylist. Your source for equestrian style, chic, elegance, classic. It's all about fashion, celebrating the horse, from clothes to home decor to special events. It's really gorgeous for any horse crazy chick.
And of course, speaking of Twitter, we want you to follow the Downs at Mohegan Sun Pocono at Downs at MSP, because they're going to give you all the information you need to know on the upcoming Breeders' Crown on October 27th. You can also follow us, our show, at PA Harness Week. That's also on Twitter. We're also on Facebook at Harness Week. And you can always follow us online at HarnessWeek.com. It's been another great half hour alongside Heather. And for myself, thanks for watching. We're here on NBC Sports Philadelphia every Saturday morning at 10:30. Have a great day.